For most of his life, Robert, a 71-year-old man, believed that health was something only the young needed to worry about. He took pride in his active lifestyle, confident that it would sustain him indefinitely. Born and raised in a hard-working family in a peaceful countryside, Robert was no stranger to diligence and perseverance. Every day began with the soft glow of dawn on his porch and the crisp morning air in his vibrant garden. This garden was more than a place for nurturing plants. It was a sanctuary, a treasure trove of memories that reminded him of his youth and the days he spent with his late wife, building a happy home together. After his wife passed away, Robert poured even more of his time and energy into the garden. It became his refuge, a space where he could find solace and escape the loneliness that sometimes crept in. Each morning, he would rise early, brew a strong cup of coffee made from beans he ground by hand, and head straight to his garden. His weathered hands skillfully tended to the plants, pruning each branch with precision. For Robert, the vibrant red roses symbolized patience, resilience, and a zest for life. But then, on what seemed like an ordinary morning, everything changed forever. Robert woke up as usual, but as he stood up from his bed, a wave of dizziness washed over him. He frowned but quickly brushed it off, dismissing it as nothing more than an effect of old age. "I'm fine," he told himself. Skipping breakfast, a habit he had maintained for decades, he walked straight out to his beloved garden. The morning sun bathed the garden in golden light, highlighting the brilliant crimson hues of his roses. Robert bent down with his shears in hand, his fingers trembling slightly but continuing their work. Suddenly, a strange fatigue overtook him. His vision blurred, and before he could make sense of what was happening, his body collapsed onto the damp soil, right next to the roses he had cherished for so many years. Luckily, a neighbor happened to see him and rushed over to help. Robert was taken to the hospital, unconscious. There, the doctors explained that his condition was the result of long-standing morning habits that had silently jeopardized his health. Skipping breakfast, rising too quickly from bed, and engaging in physically demanding tasks like gardening without proper preparation had pushed his body to the brink. The habits that Robert once considered normal had, in fact, been silently damaging his health. His story serves as a powerful reminder of how even seemingly harmless routines can have serious consequences over time. It highlights the importance of understanding and adapting daily habits to protect one's well-being, especially as we age. 1. The dangers of exercising on an empty stomach. For many people, exercising in the morning on an empty stomach may seem like a good way to lose weight and kickstart the day with energy. However, for Robert, this habit became the root of serious health issues. After a long night's rest, the body enters a recovery state where energy is depleted and organs work continuously to repair tissues and replenish reserves. Upon waking, the body is actually in a low-energy state and needs proper nourishment. Robert often skipped breakfast and went straight to his garden work every morning. Activities that seemed light, such as pruning plants or digging soil, turned into a significant strain on his body when it was running on empty. At his advanced age, his cardiovascular system was no longer as resilient as it used to be. Engaging in intense physical activity on an empty stomach caused a spike in his blood pressure and heart rate, placing his body under extreme stress. The most significant risk of exercising on an empty stomach is the increased likelihood of a stroke or heart attack. When the body lacks glucose, the primary fuel for muscles and the brain, it taps into its reserves, putting undue strain on the cardiovascular and nervous systems. For older adults like Robert, whose blood vessels are more fragile, overexertion without proper energy intake can have severe consequences. The lesson from Robert's experience is clear. Nourish your body before engaging in any physical activity. A light breakfast, such as oatmeal, fruit, or whole grain toast with a nut spread, can provide the necessary energy for safe and effective exercise. Once fed, older adults should ease into the day with light exercises like yoga, meditation, or a gentle walk around the house. These activities not only safely wake up the body, but also relax the mind, promoting a harmonious start to the day. 2. The risks of getting out of bed too quickly. Another common mistake Robert made was getting out of bed too quickly every morning. This may seem trivial, but for older adults, abruptly rising from bed can pose serious health risks. When we sleep, the body enters a state of rest. Blood pressure and heart rate drop to allow the organs to recover. Blood vessels naturally constrict to maintain the minimum circulation required for bodily functions. If you suddenly get out of bed upon waking, your blood circulation may not adjust quickly enough, leading to dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. Robert often rushed out of bed without taking a moment to allow his body to adjust. This led to episodes of dizziness that he dismissed as a normal part of aging. In reality, this condition, known as orthostatic hypotension, occurs when the blood flow to the brain is insufficient due to a sudden change in posture. The dangers of this condition are more severe than they seem. In older adults, dizziness and fainting can lead to falls, one of the leading causes of fractures or serious injuries. In extreme cases, orthostatic hypotension can result in brain or cardiovascular damage. To prevent this, health experts recommend taking a few moments to wake up properly after opening your eyes. Spend a few minutes lying in bed, taking deep breaths, and doing gentle stretches, such as flexing your arms and legs, rolling your neck, or reaching overhead. Gradually move into a seated position, letting your feet dangle off the bed for a minute before fully standing up. This simple routine helps stabilize blood flow and minimizes the risk of dizziness or falls. 3. Issues in bathroom habits. One often overlooked but significant health risk for older adults lies in their bathroom habits. For Robert, difficulty using the restroom was an issue he rarely thought about. Due to a low-fiber diet and inadequate water intake, he often experienced constipation. This led to frequent straining during bowel movements, a habit that seemed harmless but actually posed significant risks. Straining while using the toilet increases pressure on the heart and blood vessels, particularly in the abdomen and pelvis. This pressure not only disrupts blood circulation, but also elevates the risk of stroke and heart attack for individuals with pre-existing conditions such as high blood pressure or weakened blood vessels. For Robert, the repeated strain caused him to feel lightheaded after using the toilet, an alarming sign that his cardiovascular system was under stress. The first step to reducing this risk is to improve one's diet. Older adults should consume more fiber-rich foods such as leafy greens, fruits, and whole grains. Staying hydrated by drinking 6 to 8 glasses of water daily also helps ensure smoother digestion. Additionally, posture plays an essential role in reducing strain. Using a small stool to elevate the feet can position the body more naturally, making bowel movements easier. Most importantly, older adults need to learn to listen to their bodies. Avoid rushing or forcing yourself during bathroom time. Instead, take the necessary time to relax before and after using the toilet. Robert's story serves not only as a personal lesson, but also as a reminder to us all about the importance of small, everyday habits. Whether it's exercising on an empty stomach, getting out of bed too quickly, or bathroom routines, every action can significantly impact our health if not done correctly. Small adjustments to these habits can make a big difference, helping you live healthier and more peacefully every day. Robert's story is not just a personal wake-up call, but also a profound lesson for all of us about valuing and caring for our health. Health is not merely the absence of illness. It is about nurturing and cherishing ourselves through small, mindful actions each day. Habits that seem harmless, like skipping breakfast, getting out of bed too quickly, or not paying attention to bathroom routines, can have significant long-term impacts on our well-being, especially for older adults. For those entering or already in their senior years, Robert's experience serves as a reminder that each day is an opportunity to make changes and improve. What may seem like small adjustments, having a nourishing breakfast, exercising thoughtfully, or being cautious with morning routines, are actually the building blocks for a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. While aging is inevitable, we can choose how we navigate it with proactive steps and a positive outlook. Imagine a life where you not only live longer, but also live better. A life where you're strong and healthy enough to savor precious moments with your family, watch your grandchildren grow, or simply enjoy peaceful mornings in your garden. Change doesn't require grand gestures. It starts with the simplest things: a warm breakfast, a slow and mindful start to the day, or a few quiet minutes to listen to your body before getting up. We hope Robert's story doesn't just stop at raising awareness, but inspires you to take action. If you have elderly loved ones, share these lessons with them. If you're in your middle years, begin implementing these habits today. Health is not just a gift for yourself, but also a priceless treasure for those who love and depend on you. When you prioritize your well-being, you're also giving your family peace of mind and happiness. To continue spreading meaningful life lessons like this one, we invite you to join our Life Stories 365 community. Click subscribe and turn on the notification bell to never miss an update. Our channel is committed to bringing you inspirational stories, valuable lessons, and heartfelt messages about love, health, and gratitude in life. If you found this story helpful, leave a comment saying, "I'm here," to let us know you're part of our journey. Don't forget to share this video with your loved ones, because sometimes a small story can make a big difference in someone's life. Thank you for taking the time to watch and listen. We look forward to seeing you in our next video, where we'll continue exploring the true values of life together. Stay healthy, stay inspired, and remember, every small action today can lead to a brighter tomorrow.